Great day, friends. I just wanted to show you my office area here. I get a lot of people asking me about, well, why do you have so many computers, right? So this is my main computer here. This is my workstation where I do all my editing and stuff like that. And then this is a secondary monitor that's hooked to that same computer. And then over here, I've got my big screen TV, 65-inch. That's actually hooked to a computer. So that's my monitor. And then I can look up and I can see that beautiful, peaceful lake and remember to be peaceful. And here's my laptop. There's a LinkedIn Zoom happening, or a LinkedIn live show happening right now that I'm listening to. And then I've got my Linux station over here. So this is a Linux machine. And if you don't know about Linux, it is an operating system. So there's not only two, there's not only Mac and Windows, there's also Linux. So if you want to learn more about that, let me know. But Linux is really cool. I love it. And I've got a editing seminar going on in Discord. If you don't know about Discord, it's a chat kind of channel where you can chat and hold live videos and meetings and stuff like that. Kind of like Zoom, but a little different. And then over here, I've got another Linux box. So this is an old HP, touch monitor, all-in-one computer. So I use this for doing just kind of web stuff. It's not a very fast computer. It's old, but I'm running Linux Slackware on it. And it's really cool. So I'm running Discord in a web browser. And then I'm also running X over here. This is my X account for my editing profile. So I've got multiple profiles, multiple accounts for everything. So it's good to have multiple computers. And then over here, I've got some other monitors that are hooked to machines that are below the desk. And those are both Linux machines as well. There's my camera. I'm going to go do a photo shoot today. So I need to charge that puppy. And then over here, I've got an old computer. This is an old 1940s computer, otherwise known as a typewriter. Behind it there is my old Mac monitor. It's the 30-inch cinema display. The computer's down below the desk. It still works, but Apple said that they cannot update that computer anymore because it's too old. Well, Apple, what about this computer? This computer's older than that Mac. And I can still run software on this computer. So why, Apple, will you not update the software on that computer? Because they want you to buy new devices from them. Listen, I paid about $10,000 for that computer. It's a freaking paperweight right now. And it's a great computer. I could run Linux on it if I wanted to. And then I've also got some archaic stuff over here. Let me put my other archaic item back. So this is my Canon AE1 camera that I first started with. It's a film camera. Here's a Polaroid film camera, and it still works. All these still work. And then here is a Holga camera. This is a plastic camera. Takes 120 professional film, and it's kind of cool because there's light leaks and stuff. Creates some really cool images. This is the Linux mascot. His name is Tux. And this is an old clock that I found, an old ceramic clock that I found in an antique store downtown Las Vegas. And then this is actually a record player that all that stuff is sitting on. And it still works. I found it at Goodwill for like 25 bucks. And then I've got an album set here from The Cult, which is one of my favorite bands. And it's a multi-disc album set. So it's really cool. I've got lots of fun stuff up here on my whiteboard. Just little mementos that I've collected from various places. And of course, I have stuff on my wall up here. I've got my Ravensbourne Masters of Fine Arts degree or certificate. Got my peace symbol. Got all my little knickknacks over here. So this is my office. I love having my little stuff. That guy right there is Jay Guru Dev. And the guy behind him over here is Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. So I practice transcendental meditation. And that is actually what I have over here. So I have that same set of images. So kind of reminds me to, be at peace and harmony with the world and to meditate. So that's a little bit about my office. And let me spin the camera around and say, hey, hope you enjoyed that.